It's just the splash screen. Yeah, we should be all muted if I did things right. If you're checking the feed there, Roros, just make sure that it's just the splash screen. Can you hear any audio? Just me? Okay, here we go. Okay. Ready? Everybody smiles. Good evening. We're live, everybody.
That smile got painful, Gizzard Stew.
Live on the Gizzard Stew channel tonight. And tonight we have a fabulous panel with us here tonight. And we have Life of Vapes, and we have Vape with me, Roro, and we have Fresh 03, and we have Yeti's uncle, and hopefully we'll have someone else coming too. So how are you guys?
Did you see Gizzard Stew check his cue card when he was trying to remember my name?
No, it's not true.
He almost
saw it, Gizzard Stew. I seen you do it.
I almost did call him dickhead. But...
Am I still dickhead? I am.
Yeah, Richard, change your name. Get with the program. All right, so welcome everybody. Another edition of the foggiest show around. Who's out there tonight? Andrew Yeaton, Nate 38, Wade Buckley, Felix Vapes. Felix! Wow, I feel honored. Felix is here.
Yeah,
Eric Sutherland. The Toonie, why aren't you in here? Get your ass in here for a minute.
Addy Tooney leaves conversations, Gizzard Stew. You have to re-add him every time you do something.
I see.
I can do that.
Well, you know, he's hard to get a hold of. You almost have to send it through snail mail a week at a time. That white guy's out there. Who else?
We got a couple white guys in here.
There's who that shall not be named. And Kev is out there. Kenny B's out there. Shad Adams.
I'm looking for someone.
Folks. Lots of folks have come to see the foggiest show in town. Church is out there. Wade Buckley. So.
Wade Buckley.
You kidding me?
Is that the guy that plays the steel guitar and he's vision impaired?
Truck this username's out there.
That's what we're calling him?
Yeah, this.
I usually just say F this username or I'll just refer to him by the proper name, but since this is your channel.
Yeah, it's Gizzard's channel, so it's G-rated. G for Giz, right?
I'll ruin your. I'll get you straight to PG-13 in a minute.
Well, what about your mom's beaver?
What?
What are you going to call your mom's beaver?
Why known as Big Brown Beaver?
I don't know.
These are valid questions, Gizzard Stew. I believe we need beaver answers.
I guess we'll call your mom's beaver your mom's beaver.
Okay. Well, I didn't know where we drew the line.
Your mom's
beaver. Boy.
I wonder if that's related. Well,
that guy doesn't get out much. I can tell you that.
You know the movie rating system. You're allowed one F-bomb and then you're still PG-13, Gizzard Stew.
Is that right? One F-bomb in the whole movie?
Yeah, but if you drop two, then you're going straight to R.
Holy cow. It is Wade Buckley, the steel guitar person. He must just love listening to us and not
There's
watching.
the Toonie. Peanut.
There he is.
Thank you for joining us.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for inviting me.
The show just got tunified.
What's up, foggers?
It's tunified. So, how is everybody tonight?
Sporkticus.
Roro, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I heard you got branded this week.
Yeah, I heard you kissed my ass.
I kissed it just so I could tattoo it with my name on it.
And then she stabbed a spork in it on her way out the way out the door.
Luckily, it was only a 4-tine spork, so it's already healing.
I saw Roro doing some barbecuing tonight.
I did. I made some barbecue chicken and some Spanish rice and some corn on the cob. And
did you use Kingsford or propane?
I have an infrared grill.
None of the above.
Threw you for a loop, huh, Gizzard?
Jesus, infrared. What the hell?
She takes her TV remote at it and cranks it.
Roro don't play.
Did you get that from the As Seen on TV guys?
Sky Mall.
Sky Mall.
I miss Sky Mall flights.
They have the coolest shit in that catalog. And, like, forget me going into a Brookstone because I will get in all kinds of trouble. Last time I went in there, I got one of these things called a Fizz-It. And basically, you pour your fucking beer in it, and then it, like, creates foam to come back out of it. Pissed me off because I didn't realize it was battery operated. I'm like, I'm going to ruin batteries or go through batteries with this thing. But
my favorite one of those things was called Hindlicker Schlanger. Anybody remember that one?
No, Gizzard Stew.
It's a catalog, yeah.
Yep, it is a catalog. Hindlicker Schlanger.
Hindlicker Schlanger?
Yes. They had some. They had some. It was like I don't know, Fast Tech for the rich.
Yeah.
It was like Brookstone for the upper middle class, you know.
I was about to,
Heinlicher
I was about to,
Schlanger.
Gizzard Stew, I was about to take your show way out of the G-rated section. But,
I think in the catalog Giz is referring to, they have like a lawn ornament that's half a dog that looks like it's digging a hole and it butt wags where the motion hits it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. They had some crazy stuff in there. That's the magazine where you could actually like buy a submarine as well, shit like that. You know,
You could buy one of those.
if you had an extra 350K laying around, you could just get yourself your own submarine.
like a little 2-man sub, or would it be
a
a
one-man sub? But you know, they ain't cheap.
350K for a 1-man sub?
I don't know how much
it
they
looks
were.
like-
I forget, but they weren't cheap.
That's some bull stuff, Gizzard
Look
Stew.
like a dolphin. They look like a dolphin. You could
What
go
I'm trying to
through
point
one-
out is they sold more than just like alarm clocks and
Oh,
shit like that. You know,
How much for the?
Oh, there went the G rating. We're at PG already, Gizzard Stew.
what shit like that?
Oh,
Shit's,
PG.
I'm like, you guys want to
Still
G
PG.
you have me on the
shit's
show.
not a
Not a
four-letter
good
word.
idea.
Is it you're at PG, Gizzard Stew?
Shit's not a four-letter word.
We're gonna get a little thermometer. It's just gonna go up as the show gets worse.
God, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, if
Fresh?
we're already at PG, let's get back to
oh
that.
no,
oh, now he said.
There we go.
that's only once though. It's still PG, right?
Yeti's uncle followed you right up. Yeti's
Oh.
uncle followed you right up. That was 2. You just went busting right through PG-13, right to our Gizzard Stew.
I
Now you're
beat.
working on the NRs.
Now we're all right. So, hi, fuck this username.
Yep. Hi, fuck this username.
Well, okay. So what are you vaping on, and who cares?
If the 2-man sub was that much, how much would a Heinlicher be? I mean, that's the name of the
I
catalog.
know, right? Heinlicher Schlanger sounds like a good time on Saturday night.
Oh yeah.
That would be priceless.
Right, Roro?
Speaking of fish,
I plead the fifth.
I went
You're
fishing
putting the
last
to a
night.
Heinlicher Schlanger? I mean, that
You
sounds
guys just said you wanted the show to be PG, so I'm kind of keeping quiet.
Well, then,
Wow.
then Gizzard Stew went blowing right through all the
Yeah,
ratings in about a 30-second period.
We lied.
Now we're free to talk about Heinlicher Schlangers all we want.
We're way past that now, Ro. Go for it.
Usually I'm either R or NR. There's no rating for my shit.
I got a nasty letter from Christine, said I was late on my check and I had to wear my shirt or else she was gonna send out the hitman.
Oh,
fine.
You know, Addie, too, you still got a little while to get the money because it takes me a while to get over there on my bicycle.
And
It's a long bicycle ride.
It's coast to coast.
I would totally. Oh man, I think I think getting through the Cascades would be a little bit of a mofo, and definitely getting over the Rockies would be a son of a bitch.
And the planes are awful windy, fresh.
But it's a straight line. So as long as the wind isn't coming straight east, or coming straight west, I'm probably okay.
Well, that's true.
You'll
Yeah,
be
but
fine,
that's
fresh.
gonna be at your back.
Yeah, as long as it's either coming at an angle so I can lean into it, or coming from behind, I'm good.
That ride
It's when-
home is gonna be a bitch, though.
When you get out in the Dakotas though,
Or Nebraska.
if I had a really baggy shirt on, I could get through the Dakotas in like 2 hours. It would be awesome.
What about going over the Continental Divide in a hailstorm?
That's what I'm thinking, Gizzard Stew. That's what I would definitely be worried about. I'd be worried about Lookout Pass.
Yeah.
Because
Lookout Mountain.
going up, have you guys ever come on across the Lookout Pass on I-90?
No, but I've been
The Continental Divide on I-90?
been over the Continental Divide in Colorado on I-70.
That's not the same as what it does in Idaho. Because when you're coming from Washington, like you drop way down into Idaho, you drop way down.
Yes.
And then when you come, and then you've got a pretty mild stretch through the panhandle of Idaho once you make that initial drop down past Coeur d'Alene and 4th of July Pass. And then you're just kind of cruising along, and then all of a sudden you're at the Rockies, and it's like this. Because they go up fast in Idaho. Montana, it's more gradual. It's like, work your way back and forth. Idaho is just like, no, get out. So
We had enough of you.
So, Toonie, it sounds like you got enough time.
Yes. I'm good. I got time to write up my will.
Bicycling uphill
once you're
is
paid, maybe
not
go
real
get the
fun.
pink lettering.
I want to
There
go
you go.
back.
Kenny B knows what I'm talking about.
See, Battery Mooch knows about Heinlicker Schlanger.
Oh,
I bet he's got a big smile on his face too right now.
yeah.
There's ODB.
What's up, ODB? He loves Tooney's unit. ODB hasn't changed at all.
I want to go back to Tioga Pass. We took that way down into Yosemite Valley.
Oh, okay. Yeah, coming out of that would be coming over through Nevada, right?
Yeah, just shy of 10,000 feet.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Socrates
that
talking
one
shit.
kind of works its way up, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's a beautiful pass. Beautiful pass. See, Robert Cromwell, you've got the right idea. Trying to get up that section.
Oh, fresh if you had the torches fired up on the bike with the squirrel suit.
Oh yeah, no. See, I did. That's the thing. It's getting over Lookout Pass. Getting up to the top would be, once I made it up to the top, I'd be set. But I mean, I'd be so damn tired. I'd probably just sit up at the top for a while.
I would. I'd sit there all day.
It's beautiful up there, up in Lookout Pass, Lookout ski area.
Yeah. The Rocky Mountains are pretty good. Pretty good stuff.
Pretty good stuff.
I'd say.
It's okay.
I know. Yeah, the Rockies are
I ain't
okay.
got a fucking wrench, so I can't drop a link.
What?
No wrench.
Yetiwire.com. Good to know, Roro. Good to know.
It should have been you, not a no, but okay.
Have y'all seen that Lightning Vapes has opened back up,
Yeah, I got the email today.
and they
Oh,
have
yeah.
absolutely nothing to offer?
Some pre-made Clapton wire look kind of interesting. 220 wrapped in 40.
Now that's about all they have for wire. That only thing they have is hardware and liquid and pre-made Clapton wire. That's about it. They got a couple strands of Canthol. That's about it.
So, Uncle Yeti, what were you holding up there in that clear bottle with no name and no numbers on it?
Nothing.
Nothing.
He's holding nothing up.
That was smoked salmon.
What is
Whatever is-
Earl holding up in that clear bottle with no name or no?
Whatever
He's
they're
also
holding.
holding nothing up.
It's a couple drops of heaven.
I was already given instructions. You all are holding nothing up.
I'm not even
believe
holding
me,
my
I'll
nothing.
know too. I've been watching that shit like a hawk. I was on Yeti, and then
I know better.
what's coming to fresh, but I'm not saying a word.
I got a text from Dawn saying you keep your little mouth shut, Fresh, or I will cut you.
I know better than that shit. I only have to be reminded.
I said
I just tell you, it's coming really soon, and unless
wait.
you're following on Instagram, you're not gonna know about it.
I know. So
It's coming really, really soon. Already got approved. We got their labels going. It's going to be awesome. And I think she's going to be doing something a little bit different that people have been asking for with us that she hasn't done before. But it'll be
it's
gonna be cool.
it's definitely different. Are we allowed to say it's different, Roro?
There's nothing like it on her line.
No, I didn't expect that.
And Yeti's
You keep your mouth shut, Fresh.
Shut it. And
Stop
Yeti's
talking.
really, really good. He's like, did you get some of that stuff?
What?
Yeti asked me if I got any of that stuff. I'm like, oh, you got some? He's like, yeah. I'm like, is it
I'm not
fruity
saying-
or custardy?
I have to wait to see what comes in your box.
That son of a gun was messaging me all day at work with like pictures like, "Hey, Fresh, did you get that yet?"
I was
like, "Wait a minute, what?"
He's kind of an asshole.
I know.
He gets his stuff-
pictures
he
of
gets
him
his
blowing
stuff at
O's.
like 8:30 in the morning. And he's like, look what I got in my baby. I gotta wait till 2:30. And still,
I know. But see, it may or may not have been in my mailbox at all.
Yeah.
See, at
may or may not have been in
Expo,
my
I had to
mailbox.
kind of like shank some people for those other ones right there.
Fresh, I think you've already said too much.
And I may have. I just want to reiterate the point that Yeti's uncle was a gigantic a-hole all day yesterday.
I've been an a-hole. Like, when we came back from Expo, I was such an a-hole. We were up in the shack, and people were like, oh, will you send us like 5 mils? Fuck no.
I wouldn't. That's all I got, man.
I
Fuck
know.
you.
No. And like, you go to Expo and there's so many e-liquids. Like, I got a shit ton of e-liquids I still got to do, but there was nothing else I was vaping on. I was just, it's like liquid crack. I'm not kidding. It's like crack.
It is good.
And it's actually one that's going to be perfect for people who like higher wattages, because the higher you vape it, the more notes that come out, which is typical for a door with your more complex flavors. So
it's good at 300 watts.
no, what the fuck you vaping? 300 watts. Like,
Youngle's probably vaping on 300 watts right now.
the only thing that's ruining my experience with the
We can
secret
find
sauce with this mech is the fact that every time I go to vape, I smell my hands and they're like pennies, and it pisses me off.
Well, I can fix that.
How do you fix it?
Melt me.
Put a nice patina on it.
I like this color though. I don't want a patina on it.
Get a little
Oh,
sleep.
where's my
for it.
couch?
I like it shiny.
You could just clear coat it, Roro.
If you melt me, I'll keep it shiny.
I'm sure you will.
Shiny on his shelf.
He'd be using that.
So it's going to be three new flavors. Oh,
Negative.
okay.
Negative Ghost
That was
Rider.
just a lot of people doing a hand check all at once. Or no, the other photo was me
That
showing.
was you.
I had
That was
3
you.
of them.
That was you hand checking 3 bottles at once, Roro. Don't you
Well, I
blame
did
anybody
another.
else.
Oh, I haven't posted. Did I post that one yet? There's another photo. You'll see how many people actually got to keep a bottle at Expo. Oh.
Bad fucking.
You're showing too much, Gizzard
I
Stew.
ain't saying nothing.
You showed
Crack it
too
open?
much.
I sure did.
What are your thoughts?
I'm not allowed to say anything.
You can't say specifics, but you could say if you like it.
You say yummy.
Yeah.
That's all I said.
I'm
I
afraid to
got in
say.
trouble.
I'm afraid to say anything at all.
I'll check
No.
my messages from Dawn.
Fuck that! I am not fucking
Be
cutting my.
blacklisted.
I ain't
That's all
cutting
I
my
said is
throat.
that it was good, and I got in
You made that
trouble.
very clear. You will be blacklisted. Anytime you send an email, be like, oops, 86, we're out.
Yeah. No.
We keep talking. Don's going to be in here in like 2 more
I
seconds.
think I overstepped my bounds just showing my bottle.
I'm saying.
She's probably listening, but I know for a fact she's extremely preoccupied at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Extremely.
Where's
Look
my
at
fucking calculator?
eating grin on his face.
I'm trying not to get in trouble. It's so hard for me.
Eddie Tooney's just like, tell me about it.
He just bails off
And
camera.
he knows he knows if he pressures this group enough that one of us is going to crack and start talking about it to him.
That's when I'm going to stop.
Don, if you're watching, Eddie has put himself in a corner to pout.
I'll never spill.
If Eddie Tooney starts pressuring you, I bet you will. Yeti's uncle. He'll be like, hey, uncle, how was that K-Fun I sent you?
How'd that tank work out?
Yeah, I know. Remember that spare 510 I sent you? How's that working? Is that good? Is that
Remember
good,
that
Yeti,
crazy
uncle?
coils you really liked? You're afraid to use?
Yeah. How were they, Yeti's uncle? How were they?
About time for a re-up, maybe?
Uh-oh.
What's muskrat e-juice?
He's cracking already.
Did you need the squonker bottle, Yeti? Oh, heck. Let's go even bigger. Did you want this Lucas Silky?
Oh,
Not bad enough to sever ties with Dawn. None of y'all have anything that big enough. I can't find my. Damn it.
It's under the couch.
I hope not. It's an app.
The dog took it.
The dog ate my app.
Dog ate my app.
Yeah, the dog ate my app.
You know what's crazy? Speaking of apps and homework and stuff, my son's school is completely almost electronic. These teachers, number one, I have a bus tracker now. It shows me where the bus is on the route, so I can tell when it's coming. Then they got this thing called Class Dojo. I am literally within 1 minute of my son getting in trouble or doing something that he's not supposed to, get an alert on my phone. Okay?
What?
And then they all have iPads. So the teacher for their homework and stuff can see how many minutes and if they skip the questions and all kinds of stuff. You can't get away with crap no more. And
Wow.
I'm happy for me, you know, trying to manage my son's education. But if that would have shit would have happened when I was in school, life would have been over. Life would have been completely over because
Yeah. You look at
my homework till on the way to school.
you check out Class Dojo and it says Hadley wasn't paying attention in class today. -1.
Oh yeah. Oh,
What the heck were you doing?
I wish my son was a -1. When I pull up Class Dojo, let's see, like his last one, he gets like a warning, speaking out of turn or something like that, and I'm just like, what?
that's nuts. That's crazy. I see Haas out there. I see Vaping Swag.
Fresh, you were right.
Huh.
352.
352. I knew it.
352 what?
He's vaping at 352 watts.
352 watts. Yeah, he's vaping at.
Yeti, we need one of these.
The most cute little fucker.
What the hell is
so
that?
cute.
It's a teacup chihuahua. They don't get any bigger than that.
I thought it was a caterpillar.
They're already tiny enough. They're already small enough.
Yeah. I'd step
You have one
on
of
it.
those things you just step on it. Like those things are frightening. All the little mini ones, they're just frightening. My cat's bad enough. I walk around at night, like get up to go do something, and like if she's around, all I hear is like, "Rah!" And then I get hit. Like, what? It's dark. You're camouflaged, cat.
Oh, we do have some advocacy. I did post it in the Fresh Bee book in Project Fog about our Iowa State Attorney General sending a message to the FDA
Yes.
saying all you guys are doing wrong. You need to look at this documentation and these doctors and all this and reevaluate what you're doing. If you want to find that, it's in Fog and in Fresh Bee book. I'm not going to read the entire.
So could you give us a gist? This was somebody that was coming out in support.
Yeah.
The Attorney General of Iowa.
The Attorney General in Iowa gets contacted by IFAST, which is the Iowa's own little branch of like Zapata type. And basically they have meetings with them every month to just catch up, see if any new bills are going through, any laws are going through, and if they don't like it, they know that they're going to be meeting once a month to discuss what's going through for new laws, new taxes, stuff like that. Of course, we had the 21 and over law coming through, and unfortunately, for those 18 to 21-year-olds, the IFAST group basically said, we agree, okay? Alcohol is 21. If you want to raise smoking and vaping stuff to 21, that's not the big battle to fight. We'd rather keep the products in our state than having to not have them because we're going to fight the moving from 18 to 21.
If they're doing that, then enlisting in the military needs to change to 21 too.
I agree.
Yep. Instead of 17.
If you're saying somebody's a fucking adult at age 18 and you can put them in prison for life, You could
Right.
and you could damn sure drink a beer or damn sure smoke a cigarette or damn sure vape if you want.
Fucking
Right.
If you're
right.
if you're gonna join the army and go risk your life, you can drink as far as I'm concerned.
I agree. I agree 100%.
Yeah, what is that 3-year disparity?
It had to do with seniors in high school, underage drinking. Which I mean, that's valid, but I mean, you could have done 19
Yeah.
and got the exact same effect.
Yeah,
So,
like Canada does 19.
yeah. Not when I was growing up. Canada was 18. It was a great time.
When I was
Did they
growing up,
change that?
it was 18. We could have 3-2 beer. It's like watered down beer. I don't know.
That's what they have in Oklahoma.
That's what they have
Three, two.
in
Unless you-
Colorado.
Yeah,
Unless you go to the liquor store, it's 3-2.
crazy, huh? 3-2.
Yeah,
beer.
and
I would have been drinking like 2 cases of beer a night.
I was.
Yeah, we were.
It's kind
I
of like
was really fucking upset when I went to Kansas to work for a while, and I was stoked because the reason I went was because I thought they had 6 Point beer, and I get up there and all their beer is 3.2, unless it's in a bar or liquor store. So I was like, fuck. Like I got up there, I was all like, the only thing I could get was 3.2. I was like, well, shit, I should have just stayed home.
Yeah, when I was young, we could drink in the park. You know, we used to have kegs of beer at our softball games. And then shortly after, we ruined that for the rest of you guys. It's like a couple of years after my generation went through there, they're like, no more of that. You know, raise no more drinking in the park.
Those were the days, Gizzard.
Oh yeah.
Once I joined the army and I got stationed at my first duty station, like every bar around town just served us, like didn't ask questions. So I mean that was pretty cool.
Yeah. That time that I went to Kansas, the first night we got there, we went out. We was like, screw it, we're just gonna go out. So we all went out, and just got fucking shit faced. And we were only gonna go for like an hour just to stretch out. You know how that goes. We closed it down naturally. I got so freaking hammered they could not wake me up the next morning to go to work. I could not be woke. Everybody in our group tried waking me up. They shook me, like picked me up and dropped me on the floor. I didn't wake up. So they left my ass asleep in the hotel. I woke up like at 10 o'clock. I was like thinking I was late. There wasn't anybody around. So I missed a whole day of work because of the night before. That sucked.
So Yeti, what'd you get new today?
I didn't get shit new today.
Nothing.
I guess I got some. I got my my big boy wire.
I like that, Addie.
Yeah, that big
My
boy
big
wire.
big boy comp wire. That's what I got in here.
Damn.
This shit's fucking.
Big boy comp
This
wire.
stuff
Where
is
the hell is
rowdy.
Now, check this out, Toonie. This is a single coil on a mechanical swanker.
Yeah, this.
It's nice.
I'm pretty excited about this stuff, and this is just my first set of coils I built. This is going to be fun stuff.
Did you do a basic coil build on it, or did you do like?
No, it's just a fused Clapton. It's a 5-wrap fused Clapton, 26 inners and 40 wrap.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck y'all, because I got secret sauce. Y'all suck. Where's Paul? Where the hell is he at?
And then I got some 22 and some 24. I'm sure Yonko got a far wider. I need to build something though.
I got 22. Can't wait to use that as stage heating.
Got some 20.
You got some oh Jesus, Yunkel.
20.
You got some
Yeah.
coat hanger.
20 gauge Nichrome 90. Oh, Yunker.
He knows I don't build because he had to build for me in Detroit. I was like, Life walked me over to him and was like, she needs coils on this mech, and he took me over and built them for me. I was like, I'm fine with it too, unless it's round wire. I mean, I'll do my own round wire all day long, but I can't. I'm not even trying to attempt anything else. I don't want to try to attempt anything else.
We need to get you on the Tigers Railroad. We need to get you on the Tiger train. They're pretty simple. That's not, you get ribbon wire, you get straight wire and twist it. That's it. And you get flavor that's just blows round wire into the floor.
No, I'll just go over to YetiWire.com and purchase some coils.
You should start selling Tiger wire. Just straight.
I'm thinking about it.
Just straight Tiger coils.
I've been thinking about it, honestly. I've been really thinking about like weeding out some stuff. I've got one that's finally off the site, thank God. I'm thinking about taking several more down and putting some goodies up, like some Tigers and some other things.
That's right.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
I mean, the things that people don't want, the things that people don't want, there's no sense in leaving up there. I mean, if they don't want them, take them down. Put something up that maybe they do. And things like Tigers, you don't see Tigers anywhere.
No, I used to see them.
Yeah, just do like some nichrome Tigers with like a staged heater stainless wire.
Yep.
That would rip. That would just rip flavor for days.
I've been really contemplating putting my build on the site.
I want that.
Yeah. I've been really thinking about it, but it takes there's an extra step, it's pain in the ass.
Now I got a Helix. Damn it.
And surprisingly, the staggered fuse Claptons, those hardly you can't give them to people.
The staggered fuse?
Yeah.
I always put at least one or two of them in my order.
Yeah, they're every now and then somebody will, I mean, it's rare. People don't like them.
What do they want? They want the
it's
aliens for
stainless steel, aliens, or fused.
Nice VDog. VDog likes the dual Tigers. Dual Tigers in the Derringer. Come out right about 125.
Tigers are hard to beat.
You know what I really like?
I love those too.
Those are for the kids, Eddie. You're a grown up. You don't like flavors.
Yeah, do you still do the goon food?
Yeah,
Of
you gotta
course.
find them.
Because I only got one left. Oops, one left. I'm gonna put it in. I want to put it in my pulse, but I don't think it's gonna fit through that pulseless deck.
Probably not.
It'll fit, but I think it's a little bit wide for those for the airflow to come down.
What are those goons wrapped up like? Were they about 0.2, Hunk?
Do what?
What are they about 0.2 a coil?
What do you mean?
0.2
sorry.
ohm per
Goon
coil?
food.
Oh, on the goon food?
Yeah.
A single coil, if you're lucky, will be 0.1. If you're lucky. That's why I do sell them as a pair, as two, but it's not
Single
to be
coil
built.
only.
It's not to be built as a dual. Because it'll be like 0.05, 0.06, and I put that it's on the site that it's supposed to be a single coil.
So
Because it is so low.
That would be an infrared grill.
Yeah.
Rolo.
Infrared.
Hey, leave my grill skills alone.
No, I'm not touching them. That stuff look good.
See what it does to your ribeye.
Oh, my favorite.
Thing at like 600 degrees, and you put it literally your steak's cooked within 5 minutes, and it's got a crust like you put it in a cast iron skillet. It's just I do it because I like high heat. I don't like overcooking meat, so but I want the outside to have a really nice crust, and I think infrared does it best.
See, now I like it the other way. We go low and slow.
Well, you do stuff like pork butt and stuff all the time.
I'll put ribeyes on the smoker at like 225 for about an hour and a half, and they are just freaking delicious.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that seared stuff too, Roro.
Blackened.
Yeah.
Slow cook it, slow, get it nice and slow, and then you just sear the outside, and actually you sear the outside first, and then slow cook it.
Lock all the juices in.
I like fish
Lock all
done
them
that
juices.
way.
Right in.
Then put a half a stick of butter right on top while it's resting.
There he
Yeah.
is. What's up, G?
Giancarlo. I just like saying it. Giancarlo.
Giancarlo.
Big G. How's Elisa's? I think G's working on some flavors, isn't he?
Hey, everybody's got a little something rocking right now, don't they?
What you doing, G?
Yeah, Lisa's gonna be jealous if she doesn't come out with something.
He sidetracked that right there. He's like, "What's up, everybody?"
So what else is going on? What's going on?
What's going on, eh?
What's going on? I don't know.
I thought we had a cricket for a second.
I made 500 mils of raspberry spearmint for the wife today.
Look, Gizzard, a cricket.
Raspberry
Yes. I
spearmint.
was laying around.
Yeah, it's pretty yummy.
That's
I left out the tobacco this time. It's a lot better without the tobacco in it.
Is this worrying level, Giz? I just wanted to know, am I in the worrying?
You're
That's
in trouble zone.
bordering on panic.
You got one of these, Roro? These little neat ones?
I did, and I actually donated it last week to convert a smoker. So
Oh, nice.
very, very happy. And I actually converted 3 smokers last week. I did one with the my one, and then I did one with one of the T120 Anakin
Oh,
setups.
T20s, yeah.
And then I ended up giving away my other Aspire Cleto on top of a K4.
Nice.
It's been working out pretty good. As I said, I do the same thing with everybody. Set them up with the juice that they like, and I keep them in the juice until they can do it on their own or are committed to it, as long as they stay off the cigarettes. So.
Don't you have some parameters? You have rules, don't you?
Yeah, if I catch you with a cigarette, you're cut off. That's all. Basically, I will teach you how to, create your rebuild if you want to rebuild. I will help you with coils as long as I have them. I will keep you in juice because obviously that isn't a problem. I actually got a box right here that's going out to, if you guys didn't know, I started a job at Amazon. And there's some vapors that want to quit smoking, so I put together a nice little box. And I said, if you guys buy a device, I recommended the new Blazer Nano on top of a battery, or the V8 or the V22. I think they're great devices. A lot of people say, oh, they're not mouth to lung. But here's the thing, with mouth to lung, you're still going to cough. And that's the biggest hurdle I think most new vapors face, is they don't understand why they're coughing so much. And then once they get over the fact they're coughing because that nicotine is expelling from their lungs, they're really out of a mouth to lung device within 2 weeks. So why not start off with something, close up the airflow a little bit, make it a little more restrictive, and not have to buy a new device in a month. So I really like those because they're under $30 for a full setup. And I'm bringing all that juice to supply free for all.
That's what we need to be doing. Converting more smokers.
Yep.
You said you started a new job, Roro?
Yeah, unfortunately, being self-employed under Obamacare is not a fun thing. It costs you need to be really wealthy in order to afford insurance being self-employed. So I actually got a job for benefits. So that's all I'm there for.
You know,
I'm working for those. But
it's a good thing.
yeah, Amazon starts benefits day one, so that's what attracted me to them.
What's sad is that we're in an economy where you have to work for your benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, keep your wage. Just give me the benefits.
Yeah.
You know?
We were paying ridiculous amounts of money for insurance with crazy high deductibles, and I'm just like, oh, can't go to the ER because I'm gonna have to pay $1,000 just to sit in a chair. And then Lord knows I have to pay 40% of the bill that comes after it. So it's not a fun position to be in.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame that it's hard to find a full-time job anywhere anymore.
Not here. I will tell you in Columbus, if you say you can't find a job, then you're not looking. They are crazy hiring here. Amazon actually opened 2 fulfillment centers within 10 miles of each other in the last year, and they employ 4,500 employees apiece, and they're not even at full staff. One that's 10 minutes away from me still needs 1,000 more people, and the one is still missing the mark by 340 employees. So.
Now, what do you do?
Huh?
What do you do at your job?
Right now, I basically, what I was hired to do was a QC analyst, making sure things get put through the system that are correct. You know, double checking orders, making sure customers are getting the right stuff. But that's not what I'm doing at the moment, which is crazy because I'm not 20 years old anymore, and my body's feeling every single bit of what I'm doing right now.
Oh, you're packing?
The devil, Paul. We were just talking a lot about you.
Not him, his product.
It wasn't good, Paul.
I would say, whatever it is, if I did it was bad, I did it good. If it was good, I did it twice.
Oh, well, it's good because they all love it. It's bad because I haven't seen it. So they were teasing me because I was teasing them about this. So.
Oh. Yeah, I still need to send some to Toonie and probably you. Yeah.
I didn't get any.
But you're
Yeah,
You
I'm
liar.
sure.
You liar.
He was bragging he got 20.
I want more.
You been building yet?
Yeah, this is the first set I built right here. And shit is fucking rowdy.
What's that? The
And
20?
that's nothing. And no, this is just a 5-rep 26 gauge, 2640, stainless steel 40. It's fucking rowdy as shit.
Mm-hmm.
I see all kinds of stuff in my mind. I hope you guys are stocked up.
Now, Paul, you gonna do fine gauge too, like high gauge, or?
Windows is trying to screw me here.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Windows 10 updated and added a bunch of shit. Yeah, we're doing 36 and 40, maybe 38. It's just taking time to get it done right because we're really particular on spools and how we have it spooled and everything, because having worked with 36 and 40 gauge, I'm a stickler for a good spool.
Gotta be straight.
It's got to be perfect. You know, I don't want no bullshit spool either. There's a lot you can mess up on a little plastic circle, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, and like a barb or a little piece sticking out is just enough to ruin an entire fucking coil.
All it takes is one little kink in the spool somewhere to kink a whole row across, and you got some janky looking wire.
You know what though? It makes you a better builder when you get a janky spool, man. Just struggle to make it look good. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Sitting there doing this little number, trying to keep it straight.
Yeah.
I got mine today too. Thank you, Paul.
Right on, man. Good deal.
I haven't put it in anything yet, but I will.
The Squawk's designed to be a single coil, but it runs equally well dual. But if LIFA hasn't told you, in single coil, it's still plenty good on a single battery.
Yeah, I'll probably be running it single. Put it in a Hadley or something.
Yeah, we put it in one of those really, really cheap, like $20 squonk addies that come with most of the clone kits. And the running joke around here was you could cloud comp with a squonk single coil 0.25.
Yeah.
On a breaking skull.
Well, after building these, I've rethought my idea on making triple cores out of them.
Yeah.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
No, dual core fused on that. You could do a fused arch. It kind of gives you the alien effect. If you're gonna alien, man, alien or multi-core, use 28. Like I promise you, the 28 by 3 with 36 or 40 over, it gets rowdy like a .07 normal alien does with 26. It's a little filthy, man.
What is Fresh making?
I was just gonna ask that.
Cub Chew custard.
Huh?
Cub Chew custard.
What's that?
It's a blueberry custard that's incredible.
It
Mm.
must be because he's making 8 ounces of it.
Yeah.
250 mils.
I think I got Karen convinced to make me frappin' to Roro. I just got to get her a couple extra flavors. Did
Nice.
you ever try that?
Frappin' a Roro?
Uh huh.
I made it.
I know, but I didn't see you. I didn't think you baked it.
I did vape it.
Oh,
Give me, let me see here. 6.25. Very close.
Yeah. I was actually talking to one of my customers at the store about Fresh and Toonie. He does a lot of DIY, so he'll come in talking about the new recipe you did on your channel or whatever.
Nice.
He's just about a weekly guy with you. Like he'll keep up with you as close as he can. And then he was talking about Toonie because Addie's yogurt is like his favorite shit in the world. And I was like, I know those guys. He's like, ain't no way you know those guys. I worked with him in the oil field, and I showed him pictures from Detroit, and he's like, hold up, is that one of Addie's K funds in your hand right now? I'm like, yeah. Where'd you get it? I said, well, here's the picture. He's like, well, holy shit.
That's funny. Small
He
world,
had to
Paul.
hit it, though. He had to hit it because he wanted to know if the legends were true. And he offered me a lot of money. I had to very politely refuse for it.
shoot. We were freaking cloud comping in the shack one day, just that, we were all bored, whatever. And of course, Doc breaks out the Addy Toonie K fun on top of a mech and just rips it. And I'm like, why do I even bother? Between his lungs and the clouds he gets off that thing, he loves it. So.
Well, the Addie's yogurt is Fresh's recipe. I did the Addie's custard, and Fresh did the Addie's yogurt.
He was talking about you, and I was like, okay.
Addy Toonie's the man. That's why he was talking about him.
Hey,
Fresh is the man.
it's just cool.
I was in a small shop halfway between Big Town and Big Town. I was just happy to find a vape shop in the middle of nowhere, Iowa. And I was in there. I bought a couple bottles of juice since I drove 30 minutes. And I was talking to the guy, and I was talking about being on live shows. He's like, oh, the one I really like is that one with TBC and Fresh. And he's like, I'm like, oh, do you DIY? And he's like, yeah. And these guys have a great format for that show. We get a little bit of humor, a lot of knowledge, but it's not all just here. We're dropping this in a bottle. We're dropping this in a bottle. You get some reason with it. You get some dick and fart jokes and all the great stuff. He was going on about it.
Awesome.
Now we get an eye contact from Kimmy.
I know. We're taking over the world, everybody. Taking over the world with eye contact.
Yeah.
I need to get better at eye contact. I guess I suck at it on mine.
Well, nobody does tushy massages like you, Roro.
I got a great grip.
Yeah.
Gotta watch her.
Who's going to Houston?
Beauty.
See, I was, and then I was, keyword was, we had to switch it around because it's only like an extra hour to go to Mobile, and it's sooner, and we're going to hold our launch at the Mobile thing. And Heavy offered to throw us a launch party too, so it's like party with friends, drive to Houston, a town which I notoriously hate.
Yeah,
I despise Houston, but that comes to work on the oil field.
I do too.
Oh, you know all about it, don't you?
I know about Houston, but not about the oil fields.
That's us talking about Houston. It takes like 8 hours to get to Houston, 7 hours to get to Houston. For me, it takes 3 hours to cross Houston.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds horrible.
Only place I've ever been in gridlock traffic at 3 in the morning.
Wow.
Nuts. All right, guys. Gizzard, thank you for having me.
Hey, thank you for coming, Addy Tooney.
Anytime, I'm going out in the chat. Love you guys. Have a good
Appreciate
night.
it.
Love you, Eddie Tooney. I can only throw half a word up at you.
Bye.
I can just figure out how to get out of here. There we go.
The button, the button.
There's a button that says "Let me go."
So what all are you putting in that bottle, dickhead?
I believe you misread my name, asshole.
He's
Oh,
not.
not dickhead.
That's right. So it is blueberry extra, blueberry wild, cheesecake with graham cracker crust, vanilla custard V1, and vanilla whipped cream.
Sounds pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's about a week or two for maximum flavorosity.
Mm-hmm.
Flavorosity? Is that a legit? Is that a term?
That's a legitimate DIY term.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's in the dictionary.
I'm the DIY wizard. Don't question me, uncle.
I would never. That's why I was asking you, because I know that you would know of anybody.
Yeah.
200. It's mesmerizing.
Paul looks so serious.
Look at that.
I'm trying to do computer.
You're trying to do computer?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna go blank here in a minute.
I'm a mechanical guy, not an electrical guy. I mean,
He do computer
Got him
good.
fucked up.
can rebuild a turbo diesel engine in the field, but I get trying to change my name on here, man. Give me a minute.
Oh, there's some ASMR on your channel, Gizzard Stew ASMR.
ASMR.
It's probably on ELR, Matt Williams. Fresh, is that recipe on your channel or on ELR or both?
Both.
Both. He's thorough.
Both. It's called Cub Chew Custard.
It's also in the Betty Crocker cookbook.
It is not in the Betty Crocker cookbook.
It is too.
Blueberry custards, Cub Chew Custard, specifically called that, is in the Betty Crocker cookbook.
Yes,
It's
on
good.
page 389.
All kind of kinky.
I'm not sure I believe anything you're telling me, Gizzard
Look
Stew.
it up.
Did anybody see the bonus video from Grim Green today? All he did is he edited it down to all of his inhales on his video. Like he goes back like this, just normal in between word inhales too. He was like, it's just all of those.
Oh, really?
He
that
was
sounds
talking about
awesome.
doing a edit at one time too.
If I did an edit, it would be absolutely insane. I literally have a post-it note on my screen that because I use my laptop to control my camera when I film. Don't say Do you think it's a lot better than it used to be? But I still do it. That's why I think my videos I've shortened down from like 5 to 8 minutes down to 2 to 3 minutes because I have less chances of saying 500 times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's something to get over, I'll tell you. That's what I've been doing like for the last 4 days is trying to edit a video. And
We're getting a new video, Gizzy?
yes, it's actually done for the most part right now. I just have to upload it and all that good happy stuff.
Damn it, Roro. Joel has the same raps that he uses.
These rats.
I got battery wraps.
Oh.
Who's out there right
You
now?
need some of these for inside.
Oh. You gotta get some eye contact. Oh shit.
That's right. Who is it? Who's out there? I see. I know Giancarlo's out there. What's up, Giancarlo?
This guy is out there.
How you doing, Giancarlo? What you doing, big guy? What you doing?
Yeah, I can't not have my Omageddon and duck pond fix every now and then. It's been Leviathan and I can't remember my Jarms lately.
Have a good night, Haas. I'm thinking of you.
My Jarms is good.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those once in a great while vapes for me though.
It's kind of gotta be.
Giggle for me. Giggle for me, Roro.
I'm just like working really hard. He's like, my arms are already tired. Shit. See, you got bottles at least. I have like jars. I gotta like.
Jars sound good.
And a pure peach. Look at how nice.
Ooh,
That does
yeah.
look nice.
it
That's
does
the
look
right
good.
color. That's the color.
Jars have an interesting sound.
Oh, see.
Look at all that aeration.
Ooh.
It's like a baby food jar.
I still like my frother.
Let's see your frother.
Now that's some steep blueberry something. Shit's like.
Frother. You got a frother? Let's see your frother. Ooh.
And it's corded so it doesn't wear down.
Wow.
The ones with batteries are worthless.
And
You say give me 120 volts or nothing.
Mhm.
since Roro can't say it on this show, you can find that on Amazon.com.
Yes. Let me just tell you something. I knew Amazon had a lot of shit. I never knew the amount of shit. And then they have an entire department that monitors when someone types something in and it comes up not found. They make sure their job to put it into Amazon. So, I mean, when you're looking at these boxes, you can get everything from Bluetooth, Bluetooth monitored vibrators. I've seen like freaking flavored, lubricants and all kinds of stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
Flavored
Amazon's got a
lubricants.
sex store.
Yeah.
I like the way you party.
Mhm.
What's a pain in the butt is when people are ordering these tiny like car parts or RC car parts that are like this big.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody puts them in a box and you're looking for it. I'm like, where the hell is this? Oh shit, it's right there in the corner in this little itty bitty package. And fidget spinners are real. It's a fad. I swear I see more fidget spinners, every kind of fidget spinner on the planet, like every day, all day.
I think fidget spinners became a $1 billion industry.
Oh my god.
They did.
$1 billion.
Well, now they have these ones that look like cubes that
They've had them.
in and out and everything. Now those are getting big. I'm seeing a lot of those, and the ones with lights.
Actually, the cube ones came out before anything.
Did you see
Well-
that fidget spinner that Twisted with 420 put on his Instagram? He spun it, and the LED made words, and it is like "Go fuck yourself." It spun out like
Yeah.
those things.
We need to get one of those for Raven.
Right. Well, his actual
Well-
fidget spinners came out in like '95. They just now got mainstream.
You saw the 510 that I sent y'all. I mean, come
Oh,
on.
you saw that thing?
Yeah, Coil Master.
Well, no. I don't know. There's a high-end Addy group. They're for high-end box mods and shit in Europe. But these dudes are making a hemo Addy that instead of a beauty ring, it's made
Yeah.
onto it, and it's a spinner.
Yeah. Yeah. Coil Master's making one now too.
Coil
Oh,
Master
no.
stole it, cloned it.
Well, it's probably for the better. It's the only way I would
Oh,
be
here.
able to afford it.
I'll just send it to you, Paul. I thought I'd send it to you.
No, like I have, I saved the video of the high-end one, and now I'm not spending $600 on another micro Addy.
No, this doesn't have the Addy. This is just, it just screws down on your 510, and then you put your Addy on top of it.
Yeah.
And
So
then
it's a
you spin
spinner
it.
heat
Yeah.
sink.
Exactly. It's a
Yes,
spinner.
exactly.
Exactly.
Okay, that's kind of baller. Like, if it's
Yeah,
24
because you
millimeter,
can probably
I
spin
come
it
up
with your
use.
thumb too. You just.
I'll send
Jesus.
it to you.
Stuff. Is there
Yeah.
anything on your guys' wish list that you're like, I have to get that right now?
Well, there's always stuff on the wish list.
Yeah.
I want one of those 7 foot. I want one of those 7 foot long bean bags.
For what?
It's like a couch, but it's a bean bag.
Yeah, they're shaped like couches. They're awesome.
They're awesome.
Wow.
That would be comfortable. I could
Exactly.
No.
Just like chuck it in the middle of a room and just lay down and you're napping.
Is it a big round one, or you say it's long?
It's long.
Long.
It looks just like a lazy boy couch, like the old school ones with like rolled over corners. But it's just a giant bean bag. You know those don't come with beans. You have to buy them separately.
No, the one I was looking at has memory foam squares that come with it.
Oh, that's awesome.
So and it looks like a giant, just like a giant bean bag, but it's 7 foot long and like 3.5 foot wide.
Yeah, that's winning.
I know they made giant bean bags back in the day that were like 8 feet in diameter.
Oh, they still do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still make those.
It's a great place to do things.
Have you ever laid on one of those? Sat in one of those?
Yes.
You just go.
So, Roro, if you do need to quality check something to make sure it gets here for shipping, you can send me the DJI Spark.
all over it for you.
So Amazon's kind of taking over the world, though, right?
Yes.
It's past that. Like
Yeah.
Amazon, it's even in gaming now, like super hardcore. I can pre-order games from Amazon, get them sometimes a day early.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Yeah.
wow. And I saw one of the big Amazon warehouses. My buddy's a forklift tech in Florida where they just built one. He said it's like walking into where they build aircraft carriers, but there's like 4 of them.
And the nice thing about a big town like that, because I was doing like Christmas gifts to somebody in Tampa, and I put it on there, and I did 2-day shipping. I got notifications that it was out on a van being delivered the same day.
Hmm. I don't know, though. I don't know. I think that pretty soon the malls are going to go bye-bye, too. You're gonna
They'll still be around for the senior citizens to go walking in, Gizzards, too.
It's already starting. Like one of the companies that owns like 40% of the malls in the United States has already went bankrupt, and like there's stores and malls closing everywhere.
Yeah, there's malls are dead at this point, just dead.
Yeah, the mall by my work built a brand new movie theater in the mall to keep it in business. But I'm gonna say this: it sounded like a bad idea. You can get your popcorn refilled by an usher. They have lazy boy reclining seats where everybody has 2 cup holders and a footrest.
Yep.
So that's where I watch movies now.
Yep, that's the theater that I have right next to my place is like that. It's awesome. I
Yeah,
don't
the only
want
way I
to
can
go
get-
anywhere else.
The only way I can get my husband to go see a chick flick is going up to Easton's dinner and a movie. It basically has dual recliners. There's 2, right? So you can take them all the way back. There's waiters that come around. They have full menus, full bar, and he'll get his beer and his food, and he'll sit here. He'll go to sleep or whatever. But if I want him to go with me, that's the theater we have to go to. He's like, don't even bother trying to get me to go see a chick flick or something unless you get it in that theater.
Yeah, we have the Dream Theater seats. So if you go on the Saturday at the 9 o'clock show, it's $5 a spot.
Yep.
$5 Tuesdays here.
Yeti, I'm gonna need that. Look, bro, for no reason other than to be that guy.
Just to be that guy, sit there and
Yeah, like I don't know what I'll put it on. Probably
I
my
know.
Expo or something goofy.
I'd put it on everything I own.
You could be the guy at the cloud count when they count down.
I'm already the guy at the cloud comp that makes fun of everybody doing crouching tiger, hidden vapor, little squats. Like the shit, get out of here with that. If you know how to build, you don't need to do that.
Crouching tiger.
That's what I call it, crouching tiger,
Yeah.
tiger hidden vapor, because they crouch as low as they can, inhale, stand up, and then they lean forward and blow, and they reach out with their arm like they're lighting an Olympic torch.
It's all
Like they're
about
pushing
follow
it.
through. It's the follow through.
It's like, come on, guys. Like, this isn't a ballet. It's a cloud comp. You know, act your age. Oh wait, never mind. You are.
Paul is trying to figure out what concentrates he's going to order.
That's
I need
easy.
to order some.
Flavora cookie dough.
Mm-hmm.
I need some of that pure peach in my life, in a big quantity.
I got it.
Oh, I know.
I don't fuck around. I
Like,
love that
I
shit.
could make you up some pure peach.
that's not enough.
Well, sorry, it's not good enough. This right here is 45 days steeped.
That's that good pure peach.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if you ever remembered my obsession. I killed a 120 of it in about 4 days.
Well, that's easy to do. I
Yeah,
believe it.
it's
I believe
like,
it.
I hate peach vapes, and I straight up told her, I said, whatever you did, keep it up, because yeah,
Like Doc says, you can taste the fuzz.
you can.
Yep.
It tastes like a
You
Memphis peach, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you don't get those peaches anywhere. It's like the fuzz, the skin, everything.
Yep.
It's those good ones, man.
I'm the same. I don't care for peach vapes either. But that one's different.
Try peach colada.
Oh, dude, yeah.
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 I used to
You have
50-50
some
those.
peach colada?
Oh, I'm out of my adore. I've been needing to holler at my woman and be like, hey,
We'll wait 3 days before you do that. But I'm gonna send you some of my remixes. If you like the peach,
3 days, huh?
is the shit.
hey, I'm in. I mean,
Escapade. It's peach colada and another strawberry vape called Majid. It's
I could probably do that.
3
I could do
days.
that. Geek Vape's been killing me, dude. And it's your fault, Fresh. He's been stunting on me with the big bottles of Eddie's yogurt and blueberry something and the reserve and all that. And it's like, man.
I got 120 on the shelf, 120 on my desk, and I always have 240 steeping, at least.
That's how you do it, man.
Mm-hmm. If it doesn't look like this, I don't vape it, so I have to have a lot steeping.
It's got to have that good color to it. Damn your cotton, it's going to get vaped.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing is, even that dark, it doesn't fuck up your coils. You would think that, you'd get gunky coils. Mm-mm.
I try to explain that to people all the time. The color of liquid doesn't mess your coil up. The content of the sweetener messes your coils up.
And
Which,
she uses no sweetener.
I know Giz, Leafa, and Fresh got it. I forget. Yeti, did you get some of the pre-mades with the cotton in them?
I got one set of pre-mades. There was no cotton in it though.
Oh, did anybody else get the cotton?
No cotton in mine.
No cotton.
Okay, yeah.
No cotton in mine.
We were probably running low. Sorry.
No,
You
what
had
do really
special
want?
cotton?
Fuck you.
Yes, we do
Yes.
actually have special cotton.
I
Wow.
wanted to check that stuff out.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was supposed to be coming, but
Is it that
well-
Celtic?
Oh no, they went out of business, and
Really?
yeah, we found
Check this
better. We found the better.
Boogeyman?
look at me.
Yeah, goofy label, but
What makes it better?
okay. I don't like break-in flavor. I'm gonna admit there's a little bit on this cotton. What sold me is when I ordered it randomly from their Instagram. It's on their Instagram if you want it. Boogeyman cotton is like $5 a bag, I think. But what sold it to me is when I got it, me and Joel sitting there playing with it. As soon as you put a drop of liquid on it, it's like it's in there. Like you don't have to sit there and paint your coils for 5 minutes and pulse. It's just wet them, fill your juice well up, go on about your day. Well, Joel's like, all right, it soaks up. Let's see if it'll burn. We call it the death test because it kills most cotton. We take, I won't say the resistance, but we take a hot build, basically, put it on a single tube, fill the juice well up, and we'll sit there and fire it, and we'll fire it till the juice well is empty or it burns. it will empty the juice well and not burn. Like you have to burn it completely dry to burn it. Now, it's a task. I put it on my stacked TVL with a 0.3 really hot build, and that TVL RDA holds about 6.5 mils of juice. It will empty that juice well, just straight out.
Wow.
Nice.
So is there a name of it? Can you buy it places or not?
Yeah, it's just called Boogeyman Cotton. You can get it from their Instagram at Boogeyman_cotton. Super nice small mom and pop company out of Pennsylvania, and give them all the business you can if you want to try it, because Pennsylvania got screwed.
Yeah,
sure.
Now, you said there is break-in time on it. Are we talking like Texas Tough break-in time?
Oh no, it's not Texas Tough or Kendo. It's like you can have a little break-in taste for about 5 hits, and that's if you use like almost no flavoring. If you have any kind of stronger flavor, like 3 or 4. Like, it's legit impressive, and it takes a lot to impress me with cotton, man. Like,
how about longevity as far as like how long does it last before you got to rewick?
Well, I usually change it just because I'm tired of looking at it.
Right.
You know, if I'm using a sweet juice or something with, you know, I love my Fat Tony, but it don't like cotton. I'll vape Fat Tony for about 4 days before I change it because I don't like looking at it.
Right.
With a nice clean juice like some Naked 100 or something like that, I usually get a week and a half before I even think about it.
That's pretty
I
good.
mean, it doesn't swell, but you have to wick it a little thick and then kind of do that wiggle back and forth, because some people say it breaks down a little in the middle after a few days of really hot vaping. I haven't had that, but I instinctively, with long grain fiber, overwick.
Yeah.
So it does me fine. Like with my Hexome and my Apocalypse with one of our builds at a 0.3, you know, I'm almost diming this thing, and with our wire, that's something. It's given me like 5 or 6 days before I even get concerned about it. I've tried that Texas Tough. I got a pack of the Quick Wicks. Now, it's some damn good cotton for hot vaping, but that break-in.
Yeah, I hate the taste. God, that taste is repugnant. That and the hydrophobic property it's a turnoff for me.
It's like Kendo.
It's too hydrophobic.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go, Kev.
Kendo Gold is the same way, and that's the only reason I refuse to use it.
Now, Yunkel, doesn't that trigger a little bit of your OCD that cap doesn't line up with the tube there that well?
What are you talking about?
The cap, it looks smaller than the tube.
That?
Yeah.
No, it's got a bevel on it, so it matches.
Yeah,
it pleases OCD.
It's acceptable.
Oh, all right.
I went through that because at first I was putting my my Elite 2 on there, but then that bugged me because there was that little bit of a gap.
Then you need to order the other cap for it, the 28 millimeter cap for it. Your OCD will be pleased tomorrow's show because I have something coming in the mail tomorrow that's making me do something I hate doing and buy a goon.
Oh, wow.
There's very few mods. I hate the goon.
Wow.
There's very few mods that require a goon deck, and you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I finally get to be one of the cool kids.
Hell yeah.
Like that.
It's nothing against the goon. Nothing at all. It's great for what it's good at. It doesn't like me. I don't like it. We agree to disagree and go on about our lives. The internal voltage drop on that deck kind of bugs the shit out of me, though. It does have some voltage drop. It's the nature of that style of deck.
So if you could choose to like wipe out your entire collection and have one RDA, which one would it be?
Oh.
Is that for everybody?
Mm-hmm.
This Kennedy.
Kennedy? I hate the Kennedy.
See, if you went by my purchase history, it would be a Kennedy because I've owned every single Kennedy RDA and almost every mod they've come out with.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go by my current favorite, I'm just going to get another Apocalypse V2, and I know it's not most people's favorites to build.
Actually, I think it's easy to build on.
It is, but it's not big build friendly on the level of big builds some of us like.
Oh.
It does kind of limit you.
How big are you trying to put coils in there? I mean,
Look here.
Look at my coils look tiny in there.
I like big builds, and I cannot lie. Okay?
All you brothers can't deny.
I'm telling you, there's something about like a 5-core alien that just makes me happy.
Listen to that.
That's the second time I've emptied
That
this out.
sounds like you're having valve problems.
That's the second time I've emptied out my BG bottle.
Which one would you keep?
Who, me?
Gizzard.
Gizzard.
Oh, I'm gonna go the opposite and say if I could only have one, it would probably be a goon.
Nothing against that.
So,
I mean, for their purposes, they're great. I kind of want one of the 1.5s. They did a really nice job on.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hated the LP with a passion, though.
I like the LP.
Speaking of that, I'll show you this. That's the LP,
Nice.
but I put it over the top of a regular goon deck.
Yeah.
And I'm
Okay.
loving this. I'm loving this. You just got to be careful because the coils are so close to the top that I don't dare run it with the Ultim, you know. But this is really nice.
Yeah,
That's why I don't like the LP right there. So close.
Did you try this, Yeti?
I've been running it that way for about 2 months.
It's great.
My deck, I've ruined the deck, and I've just been using the top cap on a regular goon for months.
So
See, I like it the other way.
if you guys have a goon LP laying around, try putting it on a standard goon deck. See if you like that. I like it a lot better that way.
I guess I'm weird.
Which one you keep?
Huh?
Did you say which one you keep?
No. I wish you'd skipped me. I would probably do. I mean, I know. I mean, the Icon is such a good all around. Like you can throw a big build in it. You can build it for like mouth to lung for single coiling. Mm-hmm. You can squonk with it. It can do everything, and you got airflow to cover everything. So I'd probably take the Icon.
Nice.
Did you say mouth to lung?
Yeah, you can mouth to lung on the Icon.
Never tried.
Mm-hmm.
What, you just close up all the
Just
air?
close the air holes down. Yep, just close it down to whatever you want. You can restrict it as much as you want.
Plus, you could build it down to a single coil.
Yeah, you can build it single coil. You can throw monstrous builds in that thing. Like even if you couldn't, you know, like if you had it wrapped, you just leave the wrap off the end of it, and you can move your cores wherever you need on each side of the leg.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah,
I like
Definitely.
the Icon. I just haven't got one.
it's a great all around atomizer.
Plus, you can squonk with it as well.
Yeah.
So.
I like that about. Sorry,
What's up, Jax Miller? What's up, Jax?
I would have to go to Paul's house and have it build it for me every time because that deck would piss me the fuck off.
The Icon's one of the easiest builds ever in the history
Yeah,
of ever.
I thought that was going to be easy with the Crichton, but that's the whole step up thing. It just drives me bonkers.
Okay, the thing with the Crichton that I never understand. I understand why everybody complains about building the Crichton.
Mm-hmm.
That said, if you've been building RDAs for about 3 years, there was a couple decks in late 14, early 15, you had to do the exact same thing with it. And I guess back then we had to build for people in shops. And anything that was a pain in the ass, they brought in.
Dude, can you throw some Claptons in there?
Oh, it's like, hey, I got a
Thing-
454. Can I get quad fused coils? No. No, you can't.
But I want them.
Maybe quad fused 32 gauge or 34 gauge. Are you close enough you could actually come, Roro? I don't even remember where you're at.
I'm in Columbus.
It's not that far.
Nah.
She could pack herself in a box at Amazon and get there in 2 days.
I love getting Amazon boxes. It's like Christmas on Tuesday.
And then you get all those air pillows that you can just pop and they make awesome sounds.
Hold on. I can't remember.
Uncle, did you have a favorite, Addie?
The goon.
Oh, snap.
Shocker.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the man makes coils called goon food. It kind of, yeah.
LIFA?
Yeah, it was the Kennedy. I think the Kennedy 24.
Like the Kennedy 25. No, not to be different, but
Oh, yeah.
It depends what you're doing. Honestly, my favorite Kennedy deck isn't available as an RTA, as bullshit as that sounds. It's only available on the Ruby V225 mod. It's the 2-post, but with the big holes. It's the big oval holes. It's like 3.5 by 3.5. Let's throw everything you can put in this thing deck.
yeah.
And it kind of aggravates me that Steve did that shit, because I want that in the RDA.
There's a few atomizers out there that I still want to try for sure.
Well, like what? I might have them laying
Like
around.
the
shit.
Druga or
Yes.
something similar to that, like Skill, or something with that, the 2-post and the takes big builds and.
Is that the Wasp?
Honest,
I want to
Yes.
get that.
I really want the Druga.
the Druga is so nice, and for the money, it's insane.
Yeah, I want to try that one.
I'm telling you, Gizzard Stu. Next time you're on 3F, you need to go ahead and get stung and get you the Wasp.
I am
that
gonna get
Wasp
that. I'm gonna get that one for
The
squonking.
Wasp is so good.
It is.
For squonking especially. I want to try
For
that
a
one.
little $15 little RDA with an Ultim cap, like that's what Joel uses to test our squonk coils when we were coming up with it. And I was like, there is no way that is a little generic ass RDA. And then he showed it to me. I was like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah, and like you can open it wide up and rip clouds on it if you want. Like it's ridiculous the things that this can do for. I paid $11.99 for the damn thing. $11.99.
The other one that
it's
I'm
just terrible.
interested in is the Gorge. I don't know if any of you have tried that.
I've seen it.
It's similar to the Wasp in a way, but it's a 24, so it's a little bigger. But it's a single coil deck. It's comes with a squonk pen and everything.
I've been playing with my buddies Zion, the new Armageddon squonker. It's a weird looking little thing, but it is nice.
I'm ready for the my Gorgon to get here.
Oh, you got one of them?
Yeah, I'm really ready for that thing.
Mr. Miles wants to know my Wasp versus Pulse. The Wasp.
Wow,
I
really?
like the Pulse.
I hate to do it to you, Tony, but the Wasp is a better RDA.
There's differences. The
and I
Pulse
like
is
the
particular.
If you go watch my video, I like the Pulse. And the build is not intuitive until you take a look in the top cap. But once you get the build down on it, it's a fantastic atomizer. This thing's better.
Yeah, I like the Pulse wicked up and coiled up my way. I don't lock the barrel like they say to do.
No.
Whenever I have it in that position, after I wick it up, I get a lot of spit back and condensation. I line it up with the post holes, and I like it better that way. But I didn't even answer my own question. The one I have 3 of, and I keep going back to, is the Unholy. I love the Unholy.
Unholy is amazing.
Great. RDA, and not only that, if you can't afford to get the authentic, the Kind Break clone is a 1-to-1, hands down. I mean, You get 12, I think it's $12.99. It's amazing. I love it. Flavor, clouds. Really, really nice.
Oh,
It's hold on, let me see.
that reminds me.
Brown wire building them.
Yes.
Yeah. I wish it was spring-loaded clamps, but they're not. But I still love it.
Let's go ahead and.
Now I don't have to buy a goon. Thank you for reminding me about that RDA because it takes goon caps.
What, the unholy?
Yeah, it fits a goon cap, which means it fits a Sabone cap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, thank God. Not gonna have a good RDA underneath there. Sorry, Yeti.
I hate that Sabone cap.
I just
Oh,
wanted it
God,
to
I
match,
hate
dude. That's the only. It was offered for no additional charge.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
It's
just, I just hate the. I hate the vape
it's
on it.
restrictive airflow, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, no, it's not. It's not that. It's just, I think because the air comes from everywhere, there's not enough of it hitting directly on the coil, and it seems like it dilutes the flavor.
I think I might
My
have a
opinion.
solution for that. I might. It's got like 2 holes on each side, right? That are angled in.
On the Sabone?
Yeah.
No, it's got 6 holes. It goes all the way around the addy.
That way you can line it up.
Yeah, you can line up one hole on the coil. On each coil.
Set screws are a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
You got the mixtress.
Rin's out there?
No, I didn't see her.
Love you, Rin, if you're out there somewhere.
She's out there somewhere.
She's out there.
She's hiding.
Somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Username, the Aeronaut V2 is awesome. Not pretty good. It's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I never got that one.
Geek
No, I never
Vape-
got the first one.
Geek Vapor, Alan, he has the first one and he had to have the second one, so he got it direct from the guy that makes them. And he got that polished black gunmetal one. Man, you can hide some juice in that thing. And like he'll vape on it for like 45 minutes without dripping.
Yeah.
He's not chain vapor like me though. And the airflow's perfect, build room for days and a half. It's like I didn't want it to be up to live to the hype that everybody set for it. And I was like, man, I guess I'm ordering one at some point because this thing's kind of badass.
I
Yeah,
think so.
it's a 24, and basically what they did, the V1 had all the different pipes you could buy.
Yeah.
The pipes that most people used are the ones that come standard in the V2, and it comes with pipes to close off the airflow. It's a little shorter too. It's got a slightly different top on it, but
Yeah.
it's really nice, and you can tell he's an aeronautical engineer because that machining is methodic. Like Kennedy's a good machinist, but he could take a note from this guy because it's butter, man. It's so flawless. I had a reload. Unfortunately, I sold it.
I had a reload and it pissed me off because the 510, I didn't realize you could adjust it, but it didn't fit on a couple of the mods I tried to put it on, and I'm like, screw it, I'm done.
Yeah. The only, I don't know. I'm so stuck. Like majority of what I own is hybrids, so I'm what I call a long pin. Most people don't like. To me, the Battle Deck is an obsessively long 510 pin.
Yeah.
I thought that, right? And then I got a Duvo. The Duvo's not longer, it's shorter, but it's literally a solid slug that was shaped into a hex bolt.
Wow.
And it's fully surrounded with Delrin. So there's no grounding out possible on this thing. Like you'd have to collapse your contact so far that it snaps and shorts the battery anyway. But like it's nutty. I'll give him that though. Joey from Duvo, man, he did a damn good job when he designed a hybrid safe RDA.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the, I think one of the good things about the industry. There's definitely options.
That's how you become a hobbyist.
Yep.
Well, anymore, at least with mech mods, they're all such high grade materials and such high quality standards. You have to really like screw something up to not have a good mod anymore.
Yeah.
The whole reason I'm doing this, we were talking about RDAs. This is a strange one, the Duvo. It kind of almost. I guess the payload, it was the continuous current 22, and they made the 24 from Duvo, and they only made a few, and I managed to sneak one somehow.
Yeah.
It's so okay. This airflow is Kennedy style airflow. This one doesn't come in above the post. It goes through your negative post and comes out below, right next to the wire.
Yep.
It's slightly restricted if you want that. The way he did this, though, it's a kind of a beefy deck. But the way he did this is you can flip it and you can put the top ones right in the front. So let's just blow some big ass clouds. Let's put a 4mm air hole right in front of it.
But wouldn't you have like juice coming out the hole?
No.
Yeah.
I overdrip like a son of a bitch, so bottom airflow and me do not get along.
Then you need what we just got in my shop, the Geek Vape Medusa.
I saw those.
It's technically an RDTA, or I call it an over dripper friendly dripper. Because it's just like they hollowed out where it would be a deck, and they just made us like a 3.5, 4mm deep well all the way around it, and like it holds like 3 mils, 4 mils of juice down there.
That's what I like about the Elite V2. It can hold a shit ton of juice.
Oh God, yes. I have one of those coming.
An RDA. It looks like he's filling up a gas tank or something. I'm like, is he gonna stop? Is that thing gonna start overflowing on the sides? I'm like, holy shit.
Are you talking about the regular V2 or the 28mm one?
The 28.
Yeah, the Elite.
Mm-hmm.
I actually I hadn't had the Elite yet, and I have 3 regular ones. So my local shop that I don't work at, one that carries our wire, he ordered me the new limited edition red with black splatter anodized one.
Ooh.
And I didn't know it was limited edition. And he's like, here you go. And I'm like, huh? He goes, you wanted a cool one, so I just went on a whim and picked it.
Did you see that? I think it was on Instagram today. Armageddon had a 20% off code off their entire site for like the first 100 orders. I was like, damn.
Yeah, that goes real fast because people stalk Armageddon. I got lucky. I've got one limited edition 24 V2, and I'm going to have the limited edition 28. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to build in that one, though.
I'll, in my opinion, the Elite is probably 5 times, and not talking about size either, but in flavor, buildability, and just overall Addy, it's about 5 times better than the V2. I love the Elite. I fucking hate this thing.
I don't mind it. I close the airflow off on the regular one. The Elite,
I've done everything I can think of. I just don't like it.
well, I'm going to put that on a series unregulated box and do some really ignorant shit I shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, on the,
Attaboy.
I actually only have one airflow hole open, and normally I vape wide open. But I think it's because it's such a large surface area and I don't put very large builds in it. I can still maintain a cool vape, which is what I like. I have it at a 0.1, and with one air hole open, I'm still not getting it's not crazy hot. So I can only imagine what you could put in this thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking 24 gauge big boy, like 14 wraps on 4mm. Let's make a weird 0.6 build, like 0.5, 0.6, and scare people, because Nichrome 90 at 0.6 is like a 0.2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too hot.
Nah.
Nah.
Did you? No, you want hot. Did you try the Shermans at Detroit?
I haven't tried it. No.
At PJ Bros, you want hot. Those dude had Shermans with .3 fused Claptons on series unregulated plastique mods for all their flavors. Now,
Yeah.
I enjoyed
was
the shit out
wonderful.
of it. I enjoyed the shit out of it.
It was wonderful. I tried all of their flavors. I was like, oh,
That's how they suckered everybody into buying their liquids and their tanks, because
It worked for me.
they had them hot as shit, and they got all them flavors blasted in your face on the series device.
it was
Yeah.
glorious.
Smart.
They make good flavors. Anyway,
Oh,
They do
yeah.
make it e-liquid.
awesome stuff.
Yeah, I tried
They
them
really
in Atlanta and or Detroit and in Atlanta.
Yeah, Carnival is my husband's #1 liquid. That every time I go to convention, he's like, pick me up like 4 bottles of Carnival. I'm like, okay.
That's the best prices on it because that's why I don't vape it all the time because retail it's high as shit.
It's like what I think both at Detroit and Columbus they were $10 to 60. So
Yeah, it's not in stores.
no,
Yeah.
it's 25. I think it's 25 to 60.
Yeah, like 25, which is a fair price for that liquid, really.
Yeah.
But I'll take Expo prices, $10 a bottle all day, every day.
You gotta wait till the last minute at the expo and get all the 60s for $5.
I wish I went to Yam I Am because if you took a picture in the Yam, you got a bottle for $1.
Yeah, and tell me how I was pissed off. We were right next to it, literally, because we spent a total of 8 hours between both days at Gatorbore, which was right across from freaking Detroit Hard Candy. They did not drop their price. They didn't do that. They didn't do that at all. They weren't giving free stuff with it. I guess they were like, screw this. But
Man.
Screw you guys.
Yeah, I think what happens is the vendors that had to, maybe they had their stuff shipped to wherever they were going or whatever. The ones that can't take it home with them are the ones that are just like, here.
Yeah, no, that's, yeah, if they have to ship anything, they're going to clearance the shit out of it. But
Yeah.
Detroit Rock Candy just had to drive across town.
Right, exactly. That's a big, huge difference.
Yeah, there was a couple people doing real hookups that last evening, like serious.
Yeah, I noticed in Atlanta when we were leaving, there were still 3 or 4 hours left to go when we left. And most of the places, it's like, I was going by places where I had bought e-liquid for $10 or $12 a bottle. All of a sudden, that's like $5. It's like,
Yeah.
damn. Next time, I'll just wait till the last day,
we were thinking that on Sunday. We were gonna go butter up on Brandon at Broadside. Shit, he sold out. Nothing we wanted, he had left. He was done. So.
That's how you do it, man. Show up with cash on the last day and be like, what you got?
Mhm.
You don't want to take this shit home, do you?
It works, man. Like, it really does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got so much juice in Columbus I didn't even know what to do with myself.
I wanted to go, but it wasn't in the cards.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Giz, there's no way in hell I'd have brought back as much shit as I did.
Yeah,
That's the
I had
only way.
bruises on my shoulder from you know how vendors will give you those like backpacks with the drawstrings, the cords? I had bruises on my left shoulder where I was carrying 3 of them on one side and then I had my backpack on the other, and it was all, we made 3 trips to the truck and I still had juice coming.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
yeah.
First world problems.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that just stocks up for me to be able to get back. Like, even like there's fam in the vape shack that, are very limited budgets. I said, yeah, let me review it and you're welcome to anything you want. There's no way I'll keep 95% of this shit. And I came home with, I counted up, it was like 164 bottles and they were 60s plus. So,
Man.
Yeah, I got a bunch of liquid in there that I won't even vape.
mhm.
I won't vape it.
Yep. Like everything on my desk is what I vape other than the shelf that's right there. That right there is my shelf. My husband knows, don't touch that shelf. Don't get nothing off that shelf. That's mine. Everything else, you help yourself to. That's my shelf.
My wife asked me yesterday, she's like, do you have any liquid made up, like any of my DIY liquid? I was like, no, I don't have anything made up. I was like, why? She's like, well, some girls at work were needing some juice. I was like, oh, no problem. Yeah. I started just throwing bottles at her. She's like, wait,
No,
that's enough. I'm like, just let me know if they need more.
Yeah, you definitely end up with stuff that, you know, I have a pile of stuff that I've never even cracked open, never tried it,
Yep.
which is crazy. But who knew? It's the first time I'd ever gone to an expo or whatever, like trying to take advantage of it, but then it just sits here. Pretty
Yeah, we
much.
looked at the layout for Houston, and my God, I can't even imagine. It's going to be 5 times larger than anything I've been to, and I was just like, their booths are still a little bit wide open, but that convention space is ginormous, and they have it boxed out back to back to back. I mean, they have 4 stages.
Houston's always big. Now it's loud.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine. They already announced theirs. Well, like, I know Suicide Bunny has one full stage, or that's what they're doing, and then it's the big sponsors Dotmon, and they have a big, huge platform up there. And then there's so many other ones. It's just like people are buying like 4 10x10s just to have enough room because they're going to be so tightly knit, and there's like 6 rows, and it's from one end to the other. I was just like, dang.
Yeah, they do it right down there. They always do. Cool that Dotmod got a booth. No comment on Suicide Bunny, but I mean, I don't know. I just got a problem with somebody that still charges $85 for a 120.
Oh. No.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
$85, I can get you 3 bottles of concentrate, your VG, and your neck and be hooked up for a while.
Oh, believe me, that's exactly my reasoning.
What?
Gizzard hasn't paid attention to anything that happened on the show at all tonight. He's been out there in the comments just trolling his own show.
Trolling my own show.
Yeah, speaking of trolls, I had plenty of that today. I was just like, why do they bother?
Man, you get all the fun stuff. I don't get
It
anything.
was not fun. What are you talking about? You're welcome to all my trolls.
There's a way to handle trolls. Just walk tall and carry a high caliber firearm.
I do have a conceal and carry.
You don't have to have one in your home.
Oh, here you have to have one.
In your home?
No,
Huh?
we got
In
we
your
got to make my
house?
day long.
Well, not in the house, but if I for what we do, I carry one in my truck too. So.
Oh, I'm licensed in 42 states. You don't got to tell me.
Oh, you finally wrenched me like
Yeah, that's why I needed you
an
to.
hour and 50 minutes
I
later.
was trying to get you to type something out there. I remembered. I thought I'd take care of that. So now
Finally.
you get it.
He's been out there the entire show. Railroad lights to
He's been afraid of me having one up until this point. He's like, oh, we're toward the end here.
I'm trying to do both.
What harm can you do at the end?
I don't want a wrench. With a great wrench comes responsibilities, and I'm
No, it doesn't. I've got a wrench on this channel. Who do you want me to time out?
I love swinging my wrench.
I don't know. I haven't seen any trolls out there tonight.
Everybody's been really well behaved.
Yeah. Kudos.
such a
kudos.
shame.
Kudos to the peanut gallery.
Nick Devine is still going.
Is he?
I would have had a timeout by now.
He did a what is that?
Is he live on YouTube?
Yeah, he's all about the YouTube now. All about that YouTube life.
So what? I can stream live on YouTube and it records it?
Yeah.
I don't even attempt to host my own stream anymore. If I don't have Vaping with Nikki B, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, with AT&T in this area where it runs your internet, your TV, your DVR, I would literally have to keep my husband and son out the house in order to stream out.
will work for bandwidth.
Right? Right. I pay $100 last month, but I can't stream my own show.
What do you
Yeah,
do?
it is.
Nice.
Gives that mechanical keyboard, man.
Man.
And
Hey.
here, my little tent, I'm paying for 50 up and 50 down. I'm usually getting 230 up and 230 down.
I'm muted
Jesus.
out there though, Yonkel. They can't hear it. You guys can still hear it.
Oh, he muted all of us.
I did not. No, sir. You lie.
That's funny.
I'm just going to have to watch the replay to see
Don't
How many
start a
times-
rumor.
how many times he may have transitioned us into a full screen GIF while we're talking.
I
Do some
wouldn't
full
do
screen.
that. I wouldn't do that. You know that. I'm just judging you fuckers. That's right.
You know the really nice thing when Giz hosts the show, he can't drop the GIF on us. It's so
No.
nice.
Yeah, you're right. I can't drop the GIF.
Yeah.
Some kind of
Fresh.
screenshot.
I'm sorry. I taught him how he can drop the GIF for the entire screen.
No, he can put it on the entire screen. I don't have to look at him judging here.
That's true.
He's
Michael, what
judging
have I
all
told
of
you
you
about
out there.
teaching
Every
people
last one of you.
stuff?
He's judging all of you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just hoping one day it's going to stick.
Yeah, it will.
That he'll never be able to get it off, and it's just all the time.
I'd like to ask, how is the sound tonight? Is it okay out there?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Echoing.
Echo,
What?
echo, echo.
How many C-130s have you guys heard pass by? Because I
None.
tried to catch it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I turned the gain on my mic all the way down, so you don't hear the Darth vapor. You don't have to hear that shit anymore.
Oh, I found it. I found it fresh.
What's she find?
Sorry.
Well, I think it's about time that we start wrapping this up. We'll go around the room. People can do their little dealy bobbers, and
Jelly bobbers.
yeah, we're gonna start with you, Uncle.
Tickle his diddle.
What do you want me to say, Giz?
I told you before the show.
You didn't tell us anything before.
You didn't
this.
tell me
You
shit.
just said, "Hey guys, guess what? We're live on my channel."
That's right. No planning.
The only thing that I got to say is go check out some Adore e-liquid, and when possible, go get some big boy competition wire. The shit's worth it. Faux show. That's all I got.
Good job, Uncle.
Always
Get a gold star.
the consummate professional.
I didn't pay anybody on the show to say this, by the way. Not a whole lot, at least.
So far, I'm just gonna say, so far, I'm very, very pleased with the wire.
I'm digging.
Very
I
tasty.
like your logo too. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
I have another one I made for a decal that it's actually hidden in a beard. It's going to be a dope ass decal, but it's a little too weird for a logo on a bag.
You can be like, what the fuck is this?
Okay, you're up, Roro.
Hey guys. I totally forgot. So definitely check out Adore Liquid on Instagram for the new that's dropping extremely soon. There is no hashtag 2 weeks. Once it drops, it drops. You'll find out the day it launches on Instagram. I'll tell you about the wire once I check it out. But I hope to see you guys in Houston. Plans are to be there, not definite yet, but plans are supposed to be there. And you guys can find me on YouTube at Vape with Me, Vape with Rochelle on Instagram, and stay tuned to my live shows, which will normally be pre-show to Project Fog. This week we held off on it due to some technical problems, but we'll be back next Tuesday, 1 hour before the show. So.
Thank you, Roro. And let's transition on over to Life.
Hey. I'll shout out Adore Liquid, Blueberry something. Some of this Bugle Boy, is that what that's called?
Bugle Boy?
Bugle Boy comp wire.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that.
Big boy. Okay. It's for the preppy vapors. You can tight roll your coils, and check out my channel. I'm going to be launching some stuff that maybe some of our viewers may need. I'm going to be doing a line of tutorials on how to mix Adore e-liquid, including the ingredients that if you want it to taste exactly like Don's, where to get the VG and nicotine. So we're trying to do that. So if anybody has any questions, they can just look at that video and see how to manipulate ELR and the right ingredients to get before you mix. So check that out. I am climbing towards that 500 line. When I get to 475, I'll launch a video for a 500 subscriber giveaway. So if you're not subscribed, and if you want to, go ahead. Outside of that, since we haven't heard from Dean for a while, I'm almost out of this one funnel cake. Dean, if you're listening, we need 200 mils size. Outside of that, yeah, that's it.
All right. Let's skip on over to Not Dickhead.
Thanks, dickhead. Everybody check out Adore Liquid, AdoreLiquid.com. Heavyweight e-liquid, SouthsideVaporiumAL.com. 25% of the proceeds go to the Right to Be Smoke-Free lawsuit. If you're not doing vaping swag, I'm not wearing a vaping swag shirt right now. But you can look at my murder kitties and pretend that that's a vaping swag shirt, and then go get the BSO breakfast line. There you go.
Nikki, that shirt.
It's an awesome shirt. It's kitties all sitting around in the shape of a skull. It's awesome.
Thank you, Fresh. Thanks.
And then everybody go check out Yeti Wire, YetiWire.com, and I'll let you know what I think about this Bugle Boy comp wire, and see if it matches my Jordache sneakers. It's gonna be fantastic.
Oh, that shit's gonna stick too.
Bugle Boy.
I'm gonna need a
Comp
Bugle Boy
wire.
shirt.
Bugle Boy.
Once I get something built up with the big boy comp wire, I will let you know. I'm very excited though, because knowing the two of them, and I've experienced their builds before, this is gonna be fantastic. So everybody, be beautiful to each other, educate, advocate, and lace them Jordaches up tight.
And let's hear from the Buglezilla himself.
Oh, that shit's gonna stick. Paul Zilli, your friendly neighborhood asshole here. Yeah, what do you do? I have a YouTube. I don't do shit with it anymore. I'm on Instagram. You can find me on Paulzilla X TVL or at Big Boy Wire. Get you some Big Boy Wire. That one, not this one. This one's not for noobs. It's for dumbasses like me and Yeti. It's 20 gauge. You don't need it. Just trust me. Adore Liquid. Hit her up. Get some good stuff. Heavyweight. Hit him up. OHMAGEDDON. Giancarlo. That's my dude. That's my dude, man. Vaping Swag. He makes my shirts. TVL. Yeah. I don't own TVL, but he makes my team shirts. Somebody told me that one day. I was like, whoa, slow down. I'm not that kind of dude. I don't got it like that. Subscribe to everybody. Support Advocacy. Watch Leafa morph in and out like a hologram on the screen. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. And let me do this. There we go. All right. Well, I want to thank all you guys for coming tonight. I really do appreciate you guys agreeing to help me out with the fog tonight. I think we had a really good show. Shout out a few people. I am going to be having a big giveaway, huge giveaway on my channel. And the video should be up in the next couple days here. Providing that I can get it uploaded. And the people that are participating in the giveaway, we got some really great vendors Go over a few of them. Coil vapes is going to be a part of it. Adore E-Liquid will be part of it. Thank you, Don. Giancarlo and Ducky, OHMAGEDDON E-Liquid will be part of it. Vaping Swag will be part of it. And Yeti Wire, my buddy Yeti. So it's going to be pretty cool. So you guys keep your eyes open for that. And, you know, the normal stuff, you got to like and subscribe and share and all that good stuff. And that being said, thank you again for coming. And hang on, let me see. Got anything good here?
I've got one
Maybe
here.
not. I got to
Like
get ready.
One on fresh.
We'll go back here. Yeah! There we go. Back to normal view.
We need to hashtag that fresh.
Normal view.
Life of life.
Normal.
So, thank you all. Try and be good to people around you if possible. And get off your butts and vape. Bye.
Masturbate.
Bye, y'all. See y'all. Later, y'all. How do you turn this off?
Shut it off on YouTube first.